Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish as we have our American Legion baseball game of the week right here on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also online at KDSJ980.com as we welcome in the Brookings Bandits and Post 74 into town for a doubleheader here on this Tuesday night. And then Spearfish will be hosting their tournament coming up this weekend, Hills Energy Stadium as well. So that'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So plenty of baseball to come here at the ballpark in Spearfish coming up this week. Spearfish Post 164 comes into this contest with a record of 6 wins and 13 losses on the year. Meanwhile, the Brookings Bandits, Post 74, they'll come into this road trip tonight, starting things out with a record of 4-2. After an 0-2 start, they've won 4 games in a row, including a couple of wins over here this past Friday. We'll dive a little bit more into the action from both of these teams as we get ready for the first game of our doubleheader, live here tonight on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, also KDSJ980.com, and KDSJ Sports mobile app. You can follow us all those different ways tonight. And also, if you want to watch the game, you can do that in both games tonight, thanks to KDSJ-TV. And our YouTube channel is live right now, as well as Facebook Live. And we'll have both of the games tonight right here on KDSJ. So, radio and TV for the first one, TV only for the second broadcast tonight. First game set to go about 5 o'clock, the other one at around 7:30 p.m. And we'll have it for you here on KDSJ Sports. And coming up, we'll take a break and hear from some of our sponsors making American Legion baseball possible right here on KDSJ this summer. I'm Cody Oliver from Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish as we welcome in the Brookings Bandits Post 74 for 2 games tonight. We'll be back right after these here on 980, 103.5, and also KDSJ980.com.
Guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete
now
and
more than
Spearfish
ever,
a call
you need
at
to keep your cool.
210-2320.
Plumbing and Heating is here to help for
all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com.
I'm Cody Oliver back here at Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish as we get set for the Spearfish Post 164 Legion baseball team taking on Brookings Post 74. And Brookings Post 74 coming in 4-2 on the season, and Spearfish is 6-13 on the year as we get ready for the matchup here this evening. The first game of our doubleheader on KDSJ 980 and 103.5, and also KDSJ980.com, KDSJ Sports mobile app, as we welcome you into our broadcast tonight. Still about 6 minutes away probably from first pitch here at Black Hills Energy Stadium tonight, as Brookings Post 74 started out the season with a couple of losses at home against Watertown, but then they hosted Renner last Wednesday and got a couple of victories there. And then they picked up 2 more victories over Pier Post 8 as they've had all their games at home so far this season for Brookings Post 74. They're on a 4-game winning streak after picking up a couple wins over Pier and some pitchers duel last Wednesday. Get a win over Pier in the first game 1-0, and then defeating Pier in game number 2 2-1. Some guys to be looking out for throughout the night tonight. Owen Schneider at the plate. Also, Breck Wilson is one of their better pitchers, as well as David Brink is a good pitcher and hitter. We say thanks to our sponsors tonight, including Jake's Collision Repair, as they bring us our countdown to first pitch this evening on KDSJ 980 and 103.5. And also online at KDSJ980.com. Spearfish going to be at home all this week, a doubleheader tonight, and then some tournament games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as they're coming off of games last Tuesday, a week ago tonight. They took on Rapid City Post 22 Expos. In the first game, they lost 7-4, and then in the second game, they lost 11-4. Now, that was a 3-3 game going into extras last Tuesday night here on KDSJ Sports. But it was Rapid City Post 22 Expo scoring 8 runs in the top of the 8th inning. And Spearfish added 1 run in the bottom of the 8th, but it was 11-4. You would not think a score like that would have meant they went to extra innings. But Post 22 Expos poured it on in the 8th inning. So Spearfish coming off of those 2 losses. They have 6 wins and 13 losses on the season. This is their first time playing Brookings this year in American Legion baseball. And we're about ready for our first pitch of the evening, as our countdown to first pitch being brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair, with locations in Spearfish and Sturgis. Starting pitcher on the mound here for game number 1 for Spearfish Post 164, it will be Jack Branham on the mound here for Spearfish. Wearing number 222 on some new jerseys for Post 164 tonight, as we join you on KDSJ Sports Radio and KDSJ-TV through our YouTube and Facebook Live channels. Jack Merritt will lead things off here for the Brookings Bobcats, or Brookings Bandits in the Legion team. They're called the Bandits, Post 74. They are the visiting team on the scoreboard, so they bat first here in the top of the first inning on windy Tuesday here in Spearfish. And the first pitch by Branham is in there for a strike. Leading off for the Bandits will be Jack Merritt, and then Owen Schneider. Then it's Zach Struck. The cleanup man tonight will be David Brink. Then Jace Bauer. Tane Frederick will be batting in the number 6 spot. Leadoff man here for the Bandits will hit this one into center field, and it'll bounce right into the center fielder's glove. So it takes a 1 hop there and goes into Cody Chapman's glove. He's one of the better outfielders for Spearfish, but it's a leadoff single for Jack Merritt. The bottom third of the lineup for the Bandits includes Sam Johnson, Jonathan Kaler, and also Will Conrad. Batting now for the Bandits is number 9. It's a catcher. Owen Schneider comes to the plate, the right-handed batter. Facing off against the left-handed pitcher here for Spearfish. And Brennan's Branham's first pitch will be a hit to second. He'll toss it over to the shortstop covering second to get the lead runner there. So the fielder's choice will be the first out, get him out at second base. Meanwhile, Owen Schneider is on base there with the fielder's choice. Now brings up number 11 for the Bandits. That is Zach Struck. He is a shortstop. We started a little 1 or 2 minutes earlier tonight as we get things rolling here on a Tuesday for Legion baseball in Spearfish tonight with that wind blowing out of the west and blowing from right center over to left field towards the scoreboard over there. 69 degrees at first pitch here in Spearfish this evening. And swung on the pitch, throwing it down to second base, but not in time. It'll be a stolen base for Owen Schneider on the base paths for the Brookings Bandits. Post 74, making the road trip here, and they got some more games out here in the Black Hills as we go on through this week. This is number 11, Zach Struck, as he is at the plate. And that pitch from Jack Branham will be there to make it 2-1. Just underway here at Black Hills Energy Stadium on this Tuesday evening as we get our mic levels all checked out here in the pregame. And I think we're much better here at first pitch, just in time. And this one will be fouled off over to the right fielder. He can't make the catch as it bounces up against the wall. As you're heading home from this workday today, thanks for joining us for our American Legion Baseball Game of the Week. It's here in this first game of our doubleheader here on KDSJ Sports, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, also KDSJ980.com, where you can listen live there, streaming all the time. And you can download the KDSJ Sports mobile app for free to join us that way, connected to your smart devices. And let's not forget about our new edition platforms, KDSJ-TV. You can watch the games live tonight on our YouTube channel and Facebook Live. It's a full count coming here to Zach Struck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second base with 1 out. Jack Branham ready to pitch, and this one is going to be hit down the other side of the baseball field over to the third base dugout with Brookings Bandits call home. One of the players will run out of the dugout and go retrieve that baseball. Coming into game 1 of this doubleheader, Brookings is 4-2, winning 4 straight. Spearfish Post 164, 6-13 on the season, so they played 19 games already as they started back in April. Brookings waited for their high school season to get done to start things after Memorial Day. This is flied out to center field and 2 down now as Zach Struck flies out. That brings up the cleanup man in the batting order tonight, number 8, David Brink. He's the third baseman for the Bandits. He has a runner in scoring position straight out there at second base as Owen Schneider gets his lead. And Branham's pitch is going to be in there for a ball to lead off this batting. As we go to a 1-0 count. Branham taking its time, and this pitch is low for ball. Brookings coming off of 2 games last Friday night, May 31st, with a hosted pier and a couple of pitchers' duels in that one. Not much run scored for either team, but Brookings came out on top in both. This one is high in the sky. Going to be coming down into the infield and making the catch as the third baseman for the Spearfish Post 164 Spartans. That's Travis Duell with the catch. So 3 outs here in the top of the first inning as Brookings does get 1 single, but that's it. They stranded the runner at second base. No runs scored. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning and have your Spearfish Post 164 batting order coming up live right here on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also with the KDSJ Sports mobile app.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. we're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
And on the mound tonight for the Brookings Bandits, Post 74 coming in from Brookings, South Dakota. The Bandits pitcher on the mound tonight will be Austin Clark. He's the starting man on the mound. He gets his warm-up pitches in. Spearfish Post 164 lineup. Let's have a look and see what Parker Laux has put together on the lineup card here for tonight. Leading off for Spearfish Post 164 will be number 7, Travis Duell. He's the third baseman this evening. Batting second will be number 15, shortstop Aiden Meverden. Batting third will be number 22, the pitcher Jack Branham. Batting fourth will be number 9, the center fielder Cody Chapman. Batting fifth tonight for Spearfish will be number 12, left fielder Halen Hiding. Batting sixth will be number 23, the first baseman Sean Sewell. Batting seventh will be number 6, catcher Owen Bruner. Batting eighth tonight for Spearfish will be number 18, right fielder Will Scharf. And batting ninth, number 13, second baseman Tucker Olson. That's your 9 men in the batting order for Spearfish. Neither team using the DH here in game number 1 of the doubleheader. Defensively for Brookings Bandits in Post 74. Got some Brookings fans tuning in on our web stream there, KDSJ-980.com, and also through YouTube and Facebook Live. So let's take a look at who's playing defense out there for the Bandits. The pitcher again will be starting pitcher Austin Clark. His battery mate is Owen Schneider. First base will be Tane Frederick. The second baseman, Will Conrad. Shortstop, Zach Struck. Over at third base will be David Brink. Left fielder is Jack Merritt. Out in center is Jonathan Kaler. And right fielder is Sam Johnson. As they await the pitcher to get set, and now the batter comes in. New jerseys here for Spearfish Post 164. Like baby blue uniforms with the maroon numbers. And a leadoff hit by Spearfish's Travis Duell. We have plenty of paperweights if we need them up here, and we may need more, because it has been a windy day today here in Spearfish today, and it's not going to let up probably till tomorrow night. But Travis Duell, despite the wind blowing in his face, he takes that first pitch and gets a single out to left field. Now here's Aiden Meverden. He's usually the leadoff man for Spearfish. Tonight he's batting one spot down in the number 2 hole. Wearing number 15 on those new jerseys with the white pants. Maroon numbers on the back and front. Aiden Meverden, the shortstop for Spearfish Post 164. So we welcome you into the broadcast tonight here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV through YouTube and Facebook. The bunt is up in the air. Trying to catch it is the pitcher. He dives for it past the first base line, and that will be coming down and doesn't make the catch. So we'll do this again. That does count as a strike, though, so 1-1 is the count. No outs, 1 on for Spearfish Post 164 as Duell is over there at first base. Head coach of Spearfish Post 164 in his 3rd season is Parker Laux. And here's another hit, just like the other one, into left field. Back-to-back hits to lead off things for Spearfish Post 164. So now Jack Branham, the pitcher, will be hitting for himself here. He wears number 22, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Clayson Davis working behind the scenes here on KDSJ-TV, taking care of all the film work and cameras and graphics. and making sure I have my right headset on and microphone is set for tonight's broadcast. Simple things sometimes turn hard. And if we have runners at first and second here for Spearfish, so far things are going good for Post 164 as they allowed just one hit there in the top of the first inning and then have gotten 2 hits of their own here in the bottom half. This one will be in for a ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike here to Jack Branham. As I mentioned, Brookings coming out here West River for a road trip this week as they play here in Spearfish tonight for 2 games. They'll head over to Rapid City Post 22 to take on the Hard Hats tomorrow night for a pair of games. Then they head to Sturgis for some more action there. And looks like then they head to Renner early next week. So some games here in Spearfish and Rapid City on their West River road trip. Full count now to Jack Branham, 3 balls, 2 strikes. With nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. So we had 69 degrees here at first pitch. And Branham will see this one go outside the strike zone. So that is a walk. So Branham goes to first. Aiden Meverden moves on over to second. And Travis Duell is at third. Bases loaded now for Cody Chapman, the center fielder. Cleanup man, recent graduate of Spearfish, takes this one high for ball 1. Northwest wind right now at 13 miles per hour, but wind gusts at 22. And that will be windy conditions here probably for most of the evening, and it'll ramp back up again tomorrow. And Clayson, our video production director, did park a little bit farther away this evening, so learning the ropes of the baseball field. And this one will be hit to right field, will be a sacrifice fly. Here comes home Duell. Duell gets, let's see if he was tagged or not. And he is going to be safe at home. Delayed call there by the home plate umpire. He looked down at the other umpire, and now the head coach for Brookings will come in. And Yogi will have a chat with him. So, did not tag him. And Travis Duell did touch home plate. So, Spearfish Post 164 on the board, scoring the first run. And then Meverden stays at second. Jack Branham stays at first. And again, Cody Chapman flied out, but it was a sacrifice fly and scored Travis Duell. So the explanation is done. The run still counts. Spearfish making contact throughout this inning. That's going to be a base hit into center field. This might score another one for Spearfish Post 164, and it does as Aiden Meverden runs home from second base. He scores, and it's 2-0 Spearfish in the early going. Jack Branham moves up to second base, and Halen Heining gets an RBI single. Now batting for Spearfish Post 164, number 6 in the lineup tonight. Number 23 with the jersey, the first baseman, Sean Sewell. Steps up with 1 out, runners at first and second. This one is hit into the air into center field, catchable ball. Will not move the runners over as everybody stays. So we have 2 down as Sean Sewell flies out to center on the first pitch. So now coming up to bat for Spearfish Post 164, number 6, Owen Bruner. He's the catcher. Other than the wind, we have plenty of sunshine. No threats of any showers or thunderstorms for tonight here in the Black Hills. Temperatures throughout the day staying right around upper 60s, lower 70s. So overall, nice night as we'll have a second game coming up tonight exclusively on KDSJ-TV. Runners at first and second here for Brookings as they get their defense set. They've allowed 2 runs so far in this inning. Spearfish trying to break through to get another one here with 2 down and a 1-1 count to Owen Bruner. Here's the pitch. It's swung on. Contact. 1 bounce to the shortstop. He'll throw it on over to first, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. But Spearfish does get 2 runs across as the top 2 guys in the batting order scored, Travis Duell and Aiden Meverden. Duell scores on a sacrifice fly, and Aiden Meverden scores thanks to a Halen Hiding RBI. Spearfish Post 164 with a 2-0 advantage as we've completed the first inning at Black Hills Energy Stadium of game number 1 tonight between Brookings Post 74 Bandits and Spearfish Post 164 Spartans. We'll be back with more coming up right here on KDSJ 980 and also KDSJ-TV.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Welcome back here to Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish as Post 164 is hosting Brookings tonight for a pair of games. We invite you out to the ballpark and enjoy a nice evening of some early summer baseball between Brookings and Spearfish. And here's Jack Brannon back on the mound for Spearfish Post 164. First pitch is a strike. As we go back to that bottom of the first inning, Spearfish had 2 runs. No errors committed. And they did leave 2 men on base. Now Brookings, the Bandits, leading off the top of the second inning with Jace Bauer, their designated hitter. Makes contact, but that will be a foul ball over to the first base side and takes a couple bounces over towards the concourse. I want to say thanks to some of our sponsors this evening, including American Colloid, Pillin Optical over in Rapid City, and thanks this evening to Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche. As sponsors come on board throughout the Black Hills for some American Legion baseball this summer. That's another foul ball that'll go a little bit deeper and bounce a couple times towards the ticket booth and out of the stadium. Brookings Bandits is 4-2 on the season. They started out 0-2 with a couple losses to Watertown, but then swept Renner in a doubleheader and swept Pierre last Friday. There's a strikeout looking as Jace Bauer looks at that one, and it was in there for a strike. So Jack Branham with the strikeout. And now we have Tane Frederick coming up, batting 6th in the order tonight for Brookings. We're number 28. He's a first baseman. And this first pitch will be high and a ball. In that game 1 last week against Pierre, Brookings won 1-0 as Breck Wilson was on the mound for Brookings in that one. And this will be a base hit for Brookings, their second hit of the evening. That one by Tane Frederick, it'll be a single. Breck Wilson outlasted Miles Doyle of Pierre in a pitcher's duel as the Bandits earn an 8th inning 1-0 win in that Friday night opener of the doubleheader as that went extra innings. And getting the 1-0 win, just 1 run scored, that was in extras. Now here's Sam Johnson. Johnson at the plate here for the Bandits, and this one will be hit over to third base. And he'll go over to the second base and get the out at the bag there. So get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. So Sam Johnson is at first on the fielder's choice, and Jonathan Kaler now comes to the plate, center fielder for the Bandits. Breck Wilson tossed a complete game for the Bandits last Friday, allowing 1 hit, 1 walk, with 6 strikeouts over 8 innings of play. Breck Hershoff went 2 for 4 at the plate in that one. He had a double and a run scored. Owen Schneider went 1 for 4 with a double in the contest to lead Brookings to that 1-zip victory. Game 2 on Friday, Brookings defeated Pierre 2-1, as runs were at a premium in that game. But the Bandits used some small ball to pick up the win and get the victory there in the nightcap. This one's high, but they're going to throw down the second, not in time. So a stolen base there for Sam Johnson for the Bandits. David Brink got the win there in game number 2. Breck Hershoff had another good game at the plate, going 2 for 3 with a triple. And now here's Jonathan Kaler. His first at bat here in the game, and he swings and misses. So now it's a 2-1 count. 2-2. So Deucers are wild on the scoreboard with Spearfish up 2-0. It's a 1-2 count. They're going to switch it back here. So 1-2 count with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Branham. That's going to be inside for a ball. And let's see. This will be, I'm going to say it hit him. So might have hit his foot as the ball goes all the way to the backstop. And they're going to send Jonathan Kaler down to first. Sam Johnson was trying to steal third, but he'll have to go back to second. So after getting hit by the pitch, there must have hit his foot. Took kind of an odd bounce all the way to the backstop. So it's runners at first and second now. Bandits with 2 outs. Here's Will Conrad. Conrad swings on the first pitch, and this will be fouled off to the first base side and all the way down the line. Some guys to be watching out for Brookings, along with Hershoff, Breck Wilson, David Brink, Owen Schneider. We'll probably get to know those names here as we go on through the broadcast. As Brookings coming off of 1-0 win and a 2-1 win over Pierre in Brookings. This is the first road contest, I believe, for Brookings this year as they make the West River road trip for week number 2 of their season. Here's the pitch for Branham. It is swung on and missed. So now that'll even up the count. One-two count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, we'll see if Branham can get a strikeout here, maybe a ground ball into the infield as infielders are set up. Sam Johnson got his lead off of second. And now it's 2-2 count. This one is hit to the second baseman. He doesn't have to go very far to get the out, and he steps on the bag. And no runs come across for Brookings there in the second inning. So there was, 2 guys left on base. As the Brookings Bandits do not score there in the top of the second, we'll head to the bottom of the second inning for Spearfish Post 164. Due up will be Will Scharf, Tucker Olson, and Travis Duell. Stay tuned for more Legion baseball action live here on KDSJ 980, 103.5, and also with the KDSJ Sports mobile app.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superioroutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
Welcome back to the Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine broadcast booth here on this Tuesday evening of Legion Baseball here at the ballpark, Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish on the northwest side of town. As the wind blows in from the west today, but it's under sunny skies and temperatures in the 60s, so not hot, but just breezy and sunny. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Spearfish will be Will Scharf. It's a 1-1 count to Will. This one will be outside, so makes it 2-1. At top of the second inning, Brookings did get a couple guys on, but no runs scored. And it's now 2-2 after the swing and miss. Two runners were left on base for the Bandits there in the top of the second. Scharf hits this one over to the shortstop, and it goes, well, through his glove. Second baseman backing him up, and there was no play. So Scharf will get on with the leadoff single there. Now Spearfish Post 164, Tucker Olson comes to the plate with one on here in the bottom of the second inning. Spearfish coming out of the gates here tonight, really swinging and making contact on about everything. That first inning, they had 2 runs come across. They did have a walk in there. Throw over to first. Not be in time. Spearfish hosting the Allen Tellenhuisen tournament this weekend. That'll be Thursday through Sunday. Teams will be coming in from Belfouche, Belfield, and South Hart, North Dakota. Clark Willow Lake will be here. Douglas Post 315 and the Billings Expos, as well as Buffalo, Wyoming. So I think 6 teams in town, including Spearfish Post 164. This one is flat out and a pop-up over to the right fielder for out number 1 there. So Tucker Olson pops out, and now we go to the top of the batting order, and it's Travis Duell. He's 1 for 1 on the evening with a run scored back in the first inning. Spearfish will play the last game on Thursday night, the last game on Friday, and then they'll wake up and play at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, and then they'll have the last game of the day on Saturday as well. And Sunday, they'll wait to see how they seed. They'll seed them out and have the placing games on Sunday Funday. For Spearfish, Post 164, they have runner at first base here with 1 out and a 1-0 count. The throw back over to first, back safely, is Will Scharf. Spearfish will be back on the road coming up next week. They'll meet up with Sioux Falls West and Sioux Falls East next Wednesday, and 2 games over in Chamberlain. And they're going to throw across the diamond and get him out on the tag. So that moves Will Scharf over to second base. And Travis Duell is out on the ground out there. That will be a 5-3 put out. So now number 15, Aiden Meverden, comes to the plate. Right-handed batter. He is 1 for 1 with a run scored back in that first inning. Takes this one inside for ball 1. Belfouche's varsity Legion team will be in town for the tournament this weekend as they're just getting their season underway this week. Sturgis Post 33 Titans, they're 0-6 on the season after games at the Veterans Classic last week. They'll be heading down to the Lewis and Clark tournament, which will be at 4 different towns right there on the border of South Dakota and Nebraska. The Lewis and Clark tournament will run this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And after throwing 3 balls, there's a strike in there, so now 3-1. Pitcher on the mound tonight. The starting pitcher for the Bandits is Austin Clark. Looks back at second base. Here's the pitch. He's working quick. This one is contact. It's hit into left field, and making the catch is the left fielder for the Bandits. That would be Jack Merritt. So Spearfish does strand 1 runner. They do not score any. Spearfish Post 164 still up 2-0 as we head into inning number 3 here at the ballpark on this Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also live online, KDSJ-TV.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Now more than ever, you need to keep your cool, and Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is here to help for all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com.
I'm Cody Oliver back here at the Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Thanks to Monument Health for being a title sponsor of all of our sports seasons, from football and volleyball in the fall to basketball and some wrestling in the winter to spring track, summer rodeo, and also summer baseball, as we have a game of the week right here on KDSJ Radio. And tonight is the first game of our doubleheader with Spearfish and Brookings. So Spearfish did not get any runs there in the second inning, and they did leave 1 man on base as we head to the top of the order here for Brookings, and he gets hit by the pitch. Jack Merritt will take a free base on the first pitch by Jack Brenham. Jack to Jack. And hit by pitch is Jack Merritt. So now that brings up Owen Schneider, wearing number 9 on the black helmets and the black jerseys. Post 74 across the front in white numbers. And they might have him in a rundown from first to second. They throw back and forth. See if Jack Merritt can get back to first, but he is run down, trying to steal, and he's caught. It took a back to fourth from the second baseman to the first baseman. Then they closed in on him even more with a couple other guys to back everybody up, and Jack Merritt is out. So Owen Schneider comes back into the right-handed batter's box with a 1-1 count. Here's the third pitch of this at-bat, and it's inside for a ball. Tonight's second game of our doubleheader, and all the games from the Allen Tellenhuisen tournament will be exclusively on KDSJ-TV and our YouTube channel and Facebook Live. Of course, you can go back and watch any of these games and scroll on through and check out some of the highlights. Clayson Davis doing all that work over at KDSJ-TV production. It is a 2-1 count with 1 out. Here's the pitch from Branham. Looks like a strike, but it is not. So now a 3-1. It was a good pitch, just not in the zone. And this will be turning into a walk. So Owen Schneider would take the free base. The first two batters of this inning getting the free bases here. And it'll be number 11, Zach Struck, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 as he comes to bat here in the top of the third inning. With a runner at first and one down. First pitch will be a ball. Now the umpire calls for time. Struck gets back into the batter's box here. Taps the plate with his bat. And the 1-0 pitch here from Jack Branham. It's going to be high for a ball. Second game of the doubleheader starting around 7:30 p.m. here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. They'll both be 7-inning contests tonight. Both teams hoping they can save some pitchers for other games this week, as Brookings will play more games here West River over in Rapid City, and Spearfish playing 4 more days there Thursday through Sunday for their home tourney. They've had a week off for Spearfish Post 164. Their last games were last Tuesday when they lost both games to Rapid City Post 22 Expos, the JV team over there in the 22 program. This is high up, and this will be drifted over third base line, foul territory, and into the visitors' bullpen. Nobody warming up in either bullpen here in the third inning. It is a 2-2 count now with 1 out. Now those high fly balls probably will be drifting over to that left field side because of the wind blowing right to left out there. This one is hit over to the first baseman, and he'll go over and get the out there. First baseman, Sean Sewell, gets the unassisted out there. So Zach Struck grounds out. We have 2 down, and now here's David Brink. Number 8 for Brookings, with the 8 on the backside of the jersey with the American flag up above and the Legion logo. The third baseman is 0 for 1. Now with the runner in scoring position there at second base, Yogi behind the plate calls that for a strike. So 0-1 count. First pitch, a strike there. Getting ahead of a count is Branham. See if his defense is ready to work with him. This one is going to be into the dirt to win off the catcher's glove. And that was enough for Owen Schneider to go from second to third. So he gets a little bit closer to getting Brookings on the board here as we play in the top of the third inning. 2-0, Spearfish leads it early on. Here's the pitch from Branham. It's going to be outside and makes it now 2-1. Black Hills Energy Stadium here in Spearfish has been used every day for about the last 9 days. Spearfish Sasquatch, the Independence League baseball team, having 6 straight home games here. There was an exhibition game between the Legion program and the Sasquatch. So it's been used every night as the Legion program and the Independence League program share the field. Here's the pitch from Branham, a 3-1. It's going to be inside and low, so a ball and a walk. So 3 free bases this inning. Sets up Brookings pretty well here to do some damage with runners at the corners, and brings up number 17 designated hitter Chase Bauer. The Spearfish Sasquatch wrapped up a 6-game homestand last night here at the ballpark. They have today and tomorrow off before they head out to Fremont, Nebraska to take on the Fremont Moo. Yes, their nickname and their mascot is a cow, and it's Moo. 1-0. is the count here. We're 1-0. Runners at the corners. They'll throw over to first base. Runner gets back after getting a pretty good lead there. He was able to dive back. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for the strike. Nice pitch there by Jack Branham. So 1-1. He takes his time on the mound. Make sure him and the catcher are on the same page. As our Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine broadcast booth right behind home plate on the would be about the third level of the stadium. We got 2 rows of seats down front and then about 6 or 7 rows of seats. And that goes all the way around the ballpark, and then we're up here the furthest back. But a good view as we look down on home plate and see that one go in for a ball. So 2-1 is the count. Third base coach giving the signs to Jace Bauer at the plate. Jace steps back in, and the home plate umpire will call for time. And he tells Jace, if you're going to be out of the box, stay out there for a little bit. You can't go back and forth and have a foot in, foot out. Stay where you are. Here's the pitch from Branham. And this one is hit into center field. Cody Chapman should have a good read on this, and he makes the catch. So Chapman makes the third out of the inning. No runs come across for the Brookings Bandits as they leave 2 men on base. Runners at first and third were stranded. As the Brookings Bandits post 74 and Spearfish post 164. It's Spearfish up 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. More Legion baseball coming your way on KDSJ 980, 103.5, and also with the KDSJ Sports mobile app.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belfouche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com. American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belfouche and Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.
I'm Cody Oliver, along with Clayson Davis, doing KDSJ-TV tonight. As we get ready for the bottom of the third inning here. KDSJ-TV, you can check that out. Live video stream on our YouTube channel and Facebook Live. We have a couple of different cameras set up. We have graphics. Clayson Davis doing all that on the side here. This is only week number 2 of it, so give us some slack. We're not going to be anywhere near perfect, but we got some new toys, and we're working with what we got, and I saw some new equipment come in. The FedEx man showed up earlier today with some more equipment that who knows what Clayson will be using with, but we'll put it all to good use, and looking forward to seeing where we can expand our sports coverage, covering our youth this summer with baseball and even rodeo, and get some of the kinks worked out before fall sports roll around in August. But so far, crystal clear on the video stream and also audio-wise, KDSJ980.com and with the KDSJ Sports mobile app. All that is for free. You can listen to us those ways as well. Spearfish leads off the bottom of the third inning as they get the leadoff man on. Jack Branham gets on base for the second time. First time he walked. Now Cody Chapman comes up. He made the catch to end out the top of the half inning. And Cody Chapman is 0 for 1. First pitch will be outside. No subscription needed for any of that. You just go to the correct website. And there you are. And that one will be off to the first base side, foul ball. Brookings making the road trip out here to the Black Hills today for games tonight at 5 and 7:30 p.m. They find themselves down 2-0. This one will be flied over to second baseman Coven over and making the catch there. Did not get out of the outfield. Looked like it was going to drift over to right field, but I think the wind kept that in. So Chapman flies out for out number 1. Jack Branham stays at first. And now here's Halen Heiding, the left fielder for Spearfish. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and missed. Pitching this evening for Brookings to start here in Game 1 is Austin Clark. By my notes, he hasn't struck out anybody yet. He's given up a couple of runs, walked one. That one is going to be a ball. Swung on and missed. As we hear the ball get into the catcher's glove there. So that 1-2 is the count. Nice pitch there by Clark. Here's the 1-2 to Halen Heiding, and this will be too high for a ball. Fans continue to come into the stands here after a day of work. Still another game coming up later on this evening. This one will be hit to center field, and see if he made the catch or not. They will say he did. Nice running catch, dove for it, lost his cap and everything. As Brookings Bandits center fielder, that was Jonathan Kaler. So 2 outs now for Spearfish Post 164 in their half of the inning. Bottom of the third, Sean Sewell comes to the plate. First baseman defensively for Spearfish, as he's ready to bat here. 0 for 1. Takes that one inside as he turns away from it. Field looks beautiful here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. And the flags are drifting there right to left. So we hear the wind through the microphone a little bit. But the boys are playing through it under sunny skies here on a Tuesday evening. And a 3-0 count here to Sean Sewell. With a runner at first. Owen Bruner on deck. There's 2 outs. It's in there for a strike. So first strike at this at bat. Clark finds the strike zone there. And here's the pitch. That one's going to be outside. So a walk there to Sean Sewell with 2 outs. Sewell is at first, and Jack Branham will make his way over to second base. And now batting will be Owen Bruner for Spearfish Post 164. He's 0 for 1. He is the catcher for 164. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. It's fouled straight back to the netting. Big, tall netting goes all the way down to the first base dugout and the third base dugout. And then there's another set in netting that's out in front of the dugouts. This will be a strike. So 0-2. Runners move up on pitch as well. So Jack Branham to third. Sean Sewell goes to second. And an 0-2 count. See if Austin Clark can get out of this inning for Brookings. Here's the 0-2. And it's outside. So now 1-2. Thanks to Dana Dental Arts for being a sponsor of Legion Baseball this summer. They brought us our starting lineups. Batting order in the defensive lineup tonight for both of these teams. That one is fouled off. Goes up on the concession stand rooftop and comes back down. So stays 1-2 with 2 outs. See if he can make contact and straighten it out. As the outfield comes in. That is a ball, so now deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Owen Bruner at the plate. Here's the pitch. And it's back to the pitcher. Drops it on the ground, but then he picks it up and throws it to first for the out. So no runs come across for Spearfish Post 164. They do strand a couple of runners out there, and we remain 2-0. Spearfish Post 164 leading Brookings Post 74 Bandits 2-0 as we're through 3 innings. Thanks for tuning in tonight to KDSJ Sports and American Legion Baseball Game of the Week right here on KDSJ 980, 103.5, and also with the KDSJ Sports mobile app. We're back after these.
It's been 50 years since Pillin Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Welcome back to Black Hills Energy Stadium here in beautiful Spearfish, South Dakota. Game 1 of a doubleheader of KDSJ Sports tonight. Game 1 here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. Game 2 on KDSJ-TV only, exclusively there through our YouTube channel and Facebook Live. Going to the top of the 4th inning, moving right along here in game number 1. Due up will be number 28, Tane Frederick for the Brookings Bandits, post 74. This will be the second at bat for Tane, and he's 0 for 1. Or, excuse me, 1 for 1. He did get on base back in the second. Jack Brannon back on the mound here for Spearfish. And let's see. So far, Jack has struck out 1. He's walked 2 and a hit by pitch. But no runs have come across. Here's Frederick. Makes contact on that one. That will be fouled away. So it's 1-2. 2 umpires here in Legion Baseball. One behind the plate, of course, and the other one right now positioned down right behind first base. Until there's a runner on, then he'll move into the infield. It is 2-2 count. The first batter of the inning is Frederick. This one is hit softly into the outfield. Cody Chapman running on there, loses his cap in the process, but thank goodness he still has his glove because he makes the catch on the fly out. So 1 up, 1 down. Sam Johnson comes to the plate now for the Bandits. He's a right fielder. He's 1 for 1. Sam steps into the right-handed batter's box here. Not much gets by Chapman out there in center field. This one is hit to left field, and it will be a base hit. So a single for Sam Johnson. So he goes 2 for 2 on the night now. And now that brings up another guy who is 1 for 1. Jonathan Kaler comes to the plate. He's the 8th man in the order. As he looks down at the third base coach, gets all the signs. Now he steps in, taps the bat on the plate, and we're ready to play. And here's the pitch from Branham. It is going to be in there for a strike. Then they throw down a second, not in time to get him. So he is safe at the second bag is Sam Johnson. So a stolen base for him. And we go back. That was a strike called on Kaler. So it's 0-1. And here's the pitch. It's going to be low in there for a ball, as the catcher did a good job of not letting that go through his legs. Jack Brenham on the mound for Spearfish Post 164. His catcher tonight is Owen Bruner. Johnson gets his lead off a second, and it's going to be another ball, so now 2-1. Play 7 innings here in both of these games tonight. We're in the top of the 4th inning right now of Game 1. Here's the pitch from Branham. It's contacted, and this is going to get right over the second baseman. Then they try to throw to third. That gets by them. Probably should have made that throw because the third baseman will get home. So what could have been a line drive catch there by the second baseman for for the Spearfish Post 164 Spartans just goes off his glove, then lands just a little bit into the outfield. Well, then they throw it over the third. It gets by the third baseman, and the wheels start to come off, and it gets all the way over to the dugout. They have to go get the ball, throw it home, not in time, and a run scores from second base on a ball that was not hit hard. So Brookings is on the board, makes it 2-1, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Jonathan Kaler moved up to second on all that madness. And here is Will Conrad. Will hits it over to shortstop, and he doesn't have the play that he wanted, but they do get a play at third. So the shortstop for Spearfish Post 164, Aiden Meverden, it went off of his glove. He intended to throw the man out at first, but right behind him, he saw the guy going from second to third, so he was able to tag him out. So a heads-up play in the long run as he gets the lead runner and out number 2. As Will Conrad looked like he was going on the contact there. So now we have 2 outs, 1 in, to make it a 2-1 advantage. Still Spearfish. And a runner at first with Will Conrad. Jack Merritt is at the plate. He's 1 for 1. No, 0 for 1, excuse me. He got hit by a pitch back in the 3rd. Runner goes again. We'll see if Bruner can throw him out. He doesn't. Bruner had the arm strength to get it down to second base. Just couldn't apply the tag in time. So a stolen base there for Will Conrad. Sets up now. Runner at second in scoring position to possibly tie this game in the 4th. That pitch from Branham is going to be a ball to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. We have 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning as that wind comes in, blows up some dust, and now Jack Merritt will step out of the batter's box to get the dust and dirt out of his eyes. The umpire calls time for that, and now he gets back in the box. A little whirlwind of sand and dust coming into his eyes there. This one is hit to left field. Can he play with the wind? It was a little bit harder than it should have. as the wind took it at the last minute, but still making the catch. Left fielder for Spearfish Post 164. Halen Hiding gets it into his glove as a fly out ends the top of the fourth. One run comes across for the Brookings Bandits, and that was Sam Johnson on a wild play there. So Johnson comes across. Brookings is on the board, but it's still 2-1 Spearfish as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, due up for 164. It'll be Scharf, Olsen, and Duell when we come back for more American Legion Baseball in our Game of the Week, live right here on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and KDSJ980.com with KDSJ-TV.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
It's been 50 years since Pillin Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
Thanks to all of our sponsors making the broadcast possible here for our KDSJ Radio Game of the Week on KDSJ 980, 103.5 in the Northern Black Hills. Also KDSJ980.com and with our mobile app. The first pitch here for leadoff man in the bottom of the fourth inning to Will Scharf is a ball. Same pitcher out there for Brookings getting into his fourth inning of work is Austin Clark. As we get into the 6 o'clock hour tonight, about an hour into the game here on KDSJ 980, 103.5, and also with KDSJ-TV. And this one will be a ball to make it 3-0. How's the KDSJ-TV side of our production going over here? Maybe I can bring it up on my laptop. Look at that. That is good. Good work, Clayson. This one is going to drift back. This looks like it's trouble. All the way to the wall. Bounces off the wall to the warning track. And that is going to be a stand-up double and a leadoff double for Will Scharf. The recent graduate for Spearfish High School, the right fielder, hit that one pretty well. The wind took it as well, all the way back to the wall, and it'll be a leadoff double for him. We even have replay on KDSJ-TV. That's a good replay there. Different graphics. Our sponsors get on there. Ooh, a strike there to the next batter, Tucker Olsen. And not going to throw back to second base because nobody was covering second. So the pitcher will stay on the mound. And this will be to the backstop. Gets by the catcher there. So that will move the runner from second to third. Will Scharf is at third. He's going to position his defense in as the Bandits coach comes out of the dugout. And he goes right over that incoming defense. So nice hit by Tucker Olsen. It will be an RBI single. So base hit for Tucker. He's the number 9 spot in the order. Coming up big there to get the third run coming across for Spearfish Post 164. So Olsen with the RBI single. He's at first. And now it'll be Travis Duell coming up, his third time at the plate. This will be in there for a strike. says Yogi, the home plate umpire. Spearfish with a 3-1 lead here. Throw over to first base is not in time. Good job by Tucker Olson to get back. Wind gusting up here. So they wait for the next pitch, and it's going to be in there for a ball, so 1-1. Travis Duell is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And he swings on that one to make it 1-2. If you're in the Spearfish area looking for something to do tonight, support our youth. We have Legion baseball going on throughout the night with another game after this. Duell swings and misses, yet struck out there. So one down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So now Aiden Meverden comes to the plate. Shortstop for Spearfish Post 164. They're going to throw down to first. Away from the bag there. So 1-0. And here is the pitch, and it is swung on and missed to Meverden. It's 0-2 count. He has the orange bat, black handle. Gets a good grip on it now, waiting for this pitch. Here's the 0-2. It's in there, right down the middle of the strike zone, and struck him out looking. So back-to-back strikeouts. That's the 2 strikeouts on the evening for Austin Clark. He has 2 walks and has allowed 3 runs. Here's Jack Branham. He's 1 for 1 with a walk back in the first. Got on base last inning, but was stranded over there at third. Here's the pitch with the runner going. They throw it outside, and it will be away from the tag there at second. So getting in safely is Tucker Olson as he moves up. Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Second game exclusively on KDSJ-TV. As Brookings got on the board in the top half of this inning, Spearfish has added a run here in the bottom half of the fourth. And now Branham gets on base. And that will be a walk. Actually hit by pitch. So Branham is on base for the 3rd time tonight. I think he was our player of the game, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions a week ago here at home. As in the 2 games, I think he got on base 6 times in various fashions. Branham at first, Olson at second, Cody Chapman at the plate. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Pitcher on the mound looks back at second. Now he looks home. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike to even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks to another sponsor this evening. That would be Fisher Sand and Gravel, coming on board for another season of sports. There's the pitch, and it's swung on and missed by Chapman to make it 1-2. I'm Cody Oliver. Clayson Davis taking care of things over on KDSJ-TV. He'll be doing the play-by-play and coverage of the second game. I'll sit back and keep stats. And as us radio people call it, run the board. Play the ads. Make sure our levels are right. And anything else as assigned to do for game number 2. 2-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And it's connected, but this will be fouled off. And I think the wind will take it. No, it will not. It'll be a catch by the left fielder for the Brookings Bandits. I thought certainly that wind would take it into one of the trees out of play, but a nice play there by Jack Merritt, the left fielder for the Brookings Bandits, making that catch, following it in the air, and getting the third out of the inning. 1 run comes across for the Spearfish Post 164 Spartans. They leave, 2 guys left on base for Post 164. After 4 innings of play, Spearfish has the advantage 4-1. You're listening and watching Spearfish American Legion Baseball as they host Brookings tonight in the first game of a doubleheader on KDSJ Sports, and we'll be back with more after these.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belle Fourche and Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
And welcome back here at the ballpark on a Tuesday evening in early June. Spearfish in that bottom of the 4th inning. They did get a run across. It's 3-1. Excuse me. We're missing a couple of light bulbs on the scoreboard. So 3-1. It's right up there on KDSJ-TV. But I'm just wrong. They did leave 2 guys on a base. So we go to the top of the 5th of a 7-inning game. We are moving right along in a 3-1 ball game. And this, I believe, is Owen Schneider to lead off for the Bandits. Number 9, it certainly is. This one is hit to left field and caught there by Spearfish Post 164. Going to have a lot of balls moving into that direction here on the field with the wind blowing from center field over to left, blowing everything over to Halen Heidi, who makes the catch. So now batting for Brookings Bandits. I keep wanting to call them the Bobcats, but for baseball, they're the Bandits. And it's Zach Struck. Wearing number 11 on the black jersey. Right-handed batter will hit this one over to left field again. Heidi takes a few steps back and makes the catch on this one as well. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. David Brink comes to the plate here for Brookings. Let's see. He plays third base. It's a pretty good size to him. Tall. He gets into the right-handed batter's box. Takes that one for a strike. Jack Branham back on the mound for another inning. This will be his 5th inning of work here for Spearfish. Catcher set up a little bit away. And contact there over to third base. Will this be a 1-2-3 inning? It certainly will. Getting the ground out there as he hit it over to third baseman Travis Duell. He throws it across the diamond for the 5-3 putout. So 1-2-3. We go there in the top of the 5th inning as Brookings has nobody scored, nobody left on base. As it was a quick inning as well. 2 flyouts over to left field and a ground out to third. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Spearfish Post 164 leading this one in the opener up 3-1. We'll be back with more KDSJ Sports and American Legion Baseball after these on KDSJ 980 103.5 and also online at KDSJ-TV.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game. The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
And welcome back here to Black Hills Energy Stadium. Post 164 Spartans will come to the plate here. Due up will be Hiding, Sewell, and Bruner. And leading off here is Halen Hiding, the left fielder who made a couple catches at the top half of this inning. Looks at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 here on the night. Same pitcher on the mound for Brookings Bandits. Austin Clark goes into his 5th inning of work. Brookings hasn't allowed much for offense here the past couple days, or a couple games. When they played Pierre, first game, shut them out. Second game, only allowed 1 run. Tonight so far, they've allowed 3 runs, and it's 3-1. And here is the pitch. It's going to get by the catcher on a wild pitch. Hits the backstop. And then the play is dead. The man on deck, Sean Sewell, comes over, grabs the ball, gives it back to the home plate umpire, and we play on. This one is hit to shortstop, and he bobbles it, and he will not have a play anywhere. He just had to swallow that one. So it's 1 man on. Lead man on is, again, I think that has happened Spearfish every inning so far. Travis Duell led off the first with a hit. Will Scharf led off the second, got on base. Jack Branham led off the third with a base hit, and now leading off, Halen Hiding gets on base for Spearfish Post 164. So opened up the innings pretty well, and they back-to-back hits. This one's going to be Sean Sewell. And let's see if Halen Hiding can make it all the way home. He can without a throw. So the error costs Brookings Bandits, as Halen Hiding got on base with that error just a little bit ago, and now he scores on an RBI double for Sean Sewell. Now here's Owen Bruner for Spearfish Post 164. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Spearfish has the advantage now, 4-1. Lightly hit back to the pitcher. He throws back to second base. Going to get the lead runner there on the fielder's choice. So they get him, and it's a double play. Owen Bruner hits it back to the pitcher who made the catch, and then he throws Sean Sewell out at second. So good heads-up play there by the pitcher, Austin Clark, for the Brookings Bandits to make the catch and then turn around and throw the man out. This one is high, and it will be a ball to Will Scharf. Spearfish up 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning, game 1 of a doubleheader. Did he go around? He did. So now 1-2. First game of the night here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV through YouTube and Facebook Live. And a strikeout looking. So Will Scharf is the 3rd out of the inning, goes down on a backwards K. So after Halen Hiding got on an error, he did come around and score thanks to an RBI double by Sean Sewell. And then Sewell got caught on second base. He was out. Owen Bruner gets out. And Will Scharf gets out. But Spearfish adds another run. And they now lead it 4-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning of this 7-inning contest. And we'll see if Jack Brennan will be back on the mound for Spearfish when we come back. You're listening to KDSJ Sports, American Legion Baseball, Game of the Week.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superioroutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Welcome back here to American Legion Baseball. Spearfish and Brookings. And Spearfish leading it 4-1. Just by looking at some of the recent gains for Brookings Post 74, how they have won 4 in a row, allowed just 1 run in 2 games against Pierre, and the way they walked off the bus in the van and coming into the ballpark, I thought Spearfish was going to be in big trouble here tonight with these 2 games tonight. But Spearfish coming out, scoring 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the fourth, 1 run in the fifth, and they lead it 4-1. And Jack Branham's back on the mound for Spearfish going into his 6th inning of work. This is key, limiting the pitchers tonight for Spearfish with all those games coming up here in the tournament this weekend. And it's now a 2-1 count to Jace Bauer, leading off the 6th inning. Some of these guys look like football players for Brookings. They probably are. And they have some size to them and really good pitching. I've seen what they did against Pierre. Swung on and missed. Jack Branham, a pretty good pitcher himself, as he gets the strikeout there. I believe that is strikeout number 2 for Mr. Branham this evening. It is the first out of the inning, and now brings up Tane Frederick, the first baseman for Brookings, who's 1 for 2, I believe, tonight. This will be in there for a ball. Tane is a right-handed batter. Takes that for a strike. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Thanks to some more of our sponsors, including Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche and Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. They bring us our Junix scoreboard, both on radio and KDSJ-TV. The fans in the stands thought that pitch was pretty close to being a strike. There's a strike because he swung on and missed. Tane Frederick is now 2-2 count with 1 down. Nothing has been hit terribly hard in either one of these teams here. A lot of balls over to left field. A lot of grounders over to shortstop. Not much action on the right side of the field here. And Branham trying to get his defense to work with him here. You got Cody Chapman taking up that big space in center field. And the outfielders playing in all around. It's 400 feet out to straight center field. 330 down both lines. Here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. In prime condition here in early June. This one will be a grounder over to third. He'll throw across. Should be an easy 5-3 put out. It is. Spearfish third baseman Travis Duell throws it across the diamond over to first baseman Sean Sewell. So 2 up, 2 down. And now here's Sam Johnson. He is a right fielder for the Bandits. We'll take a look at that Alan Tellenhusen tournament schedule here in just a moment. Let you know the games, though, we'll have on KDSJ-TV later on this week. First pitch is a strike. These will all be on KDSJ-TV through YouTube channel and Facebook Live. Have a doubleheader Thursday night. All the games here in Spearfish at Black Hills Energy Stadium as Belfouche will open things up against Belfield South Hart, North Dakota. That's up there south of Dickinson. Then at 7:30 p.m. Thursday night, Spearfish Post 164. They'll have their next game as they take on Clark Willow Lake here from South Dakota. That's in for a strike. So now 1-2. We'll get going Friday morning, 9 a.m. with Belfouche against Clark Willow Lake. And we'll go late into the night, Friday night, at about 8:15, Spearfish and Buffalo, Wyoming. A team that Spearfish has already played twice. And this one will be popped out to center field. Cody Chapman makes another catch. No runs come across here for the Brookings Bandits. Nobody left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning of this contest, Spearfish Post 164 out of the gates here on a Tuesday night, leading game 1 4-1. And give credit to Jack Branham. He may be done already because this is just a 7-inning game. We've completed 6 already, and Spearfish has the lead 4-1. So Spearfish may not have to bat again in the 7th inning. Let's give credit to Jack Branham. Outstanding effort, and goes 1-2-3 here in the 6th inning. And also looking at more of our KDSJ-TV coverage. As I mentioned, Friday morning, Clayson will have the broadcast there at 9 a.m. with Belfouche playing Clark Willow Lake. Then late Friday night, it'll be Spearfish taking on Buffalo, Wyoming. And then those will be the 4 games that we'll have this week from the Allen Tellenhusen tournament here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Doubleheader Thursday night. We'll game on Friday morning. A game Friday night. We'll be featuring 2 Belfouche games, 2 Spearfish games, all on KDSJ-TV later on this week. So thanks to Clayson for doing that work later on. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning here. We'll keep it right here as we get our lineup switched back over here to the Spearfish side. We are moving along here tonight. I like it. Tucker Olson batting in the 9 hole tonight for Spearfish Post 164. He's 1 for 2. His third at bat here comes in the 6th inning. And both teams going with their same pitchers. Austin Clark back on the mound for Brookings Bandits. Leadoff man here is Tucker Olson. Duell on deck and Meverden in the hole. This one will be hit to left field. Might as well send a couple guys over to left field because nothing's been hit anywhere else in the outfield. So, a leadoff single here for Tucker Olson. And another leadoff man that gets on for Spearfish. That's every inning. All 6 innings so far, Spearfish has had the lead off runner on. And that is why they probably lead 4-1. This one will be high. Duell ducks down from it. Duell got on base in the 1st inning and scored. Got out in the 2nd inning. He struck out in the 4th. We'll see what he can do here in the 6th. This one is hit over to third baseman, off his glove, into left field. That one was hit pretty hard. We'll see if they give him a hit or an error on that. I would say probably an error. Runner moves to second. Let's see, Olson's at second and Duell is at first. Probably go to the Spearfish Post 164 Game Changer app to get all of the stats for tonight's doubleheader. As one of the guys are up here taking care of that. This will be hit to the pitcher, and he'll throw it over to first base for the out. So Aiden Meverden swings at the first pitch, makes contact, but it didn't go very far. He'll be the first out of this inning. Tucker Olson moves to third. Travis Duell goes to second. And they get Meverton out there. Now here's Jack Branham. He's been hit by a pitch last time. He walked earlier. He swings at the first pitch. That'll get by second baseman to the outfield. One run comes home, and then a stop sign for Travis Duell at third base. So Tucker Olson scores. That will be the 5th run of the game for Spearfish. Travis Duell goes to third. Then head coach Parker Laux put up the red light there. Jack Branham gets the single and an RBI. Now Cody Chapman steps up. He's 0 for 3. He's done a good job defensively, though, getting a lot of outs there in center field. See if he can bring in another run. Running down to second base, he is going to be out by a country mile. And let's see, Jack Branham gets out there. So he is caught stealing. So that's 2 outs now. And that leaves Travis Duell over at third. So Duell is the only base runner out there for Spearfish now. And here's the 0-1. That's going to be a ball to Cody Chapman. Austin Clark still on the mound here for Brookings. And he works quick. On the mound, his pitch. That is hit to left field. Batter goes back and back and back. And it'll carry all the way to the wall. Bounces off the wall. That got into the jet stream. It's an RBI. Double for Cody Chapman as he gets his first base knock of the night. And that scores Travis Duell easily from third. Looked like maybe that was going to carry on over the fence. But it went over the left fielder's head. He kind of lost it in the sun. And then ended up being a double there for Chapman. So 2 more runs come across. We call that insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Spearfish has the advantage 6-1. Here's Halen Hiding. He scored last time. That was in the 5th inning. The 0-1. He makes contact. Second baseman has it, throws over to first for the 3rd out. So the 4-3 put out. Spearfish gets a couple runs across here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They do strand a runner over at second base, but Spearfish posts 164 with the advantage 6-1. And the offensive struggles kind of continuing for Brookings as they scored just 1 run in the first game on Friday, scored 2 runs in the second game on Friday, and only 1 run so far. But they have life as we head to the final inning of regulation. It's Brookings coming out to bat, down to 6-1. We'll see if Jack Branham and Spearfish Post 164 can slam the door. We'll be back with more American Legion Baseball in our Game of the Week on KDSJ 980, 103.5, KDSJ980.com. There's more KDSJ Sports mobile app and KDSJ-TV.
Now more than ever, you need to keep your cool, and Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is here to help for all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com. The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
And welcome back here to Black Hills Energy Stadium. The first game of our doubleheader tonight. And Spearfish heading to the final inning of this 7-inning contest, up 6-1. We'll see if there's something left in the tank in this game for Brookings Bandits. Leading off the inning will be number 13, Jonathan Kaler. He's the center fielder. He comes to the plate. Let's see, 2 for 2 tonight. Batting in the 8-hole. And it's going to be a ball there. So now 2-1 as we're back to live action. Got for different camera angles there on KDSJ-TV from up here in the press box. And then another one just on top, literally on top of the first base dugout is where you see the footage of the batter in the box. Those listening on the radio, just paint a picture. Here's the 3-1. It's in there, first strike. Home plate umpire gets it to a full count now, 3-2. Jack Branham back on the mound here for Spearfish as he tries to go for the complete game. Here's the pitch. It's swung on. That's going to be fouled off over top of the concession stand and over into the soccer field at the Black Hills Energy Sports Complex. Got one baseball field, a big soccer field that's used by BH and Spearfish High School, and one softball field for the girls. This takes a nice bounce for the shortstop. He throws it on over to first, and that's good as Spearfish gets the out. That was a nice rhythm bounce to the shortstop for post 164, Aiden Meverton, and then he throws him out at first. So after the ground out, Will Conrad is up to bat here for Brookings. He is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and this one will be in there for a ball. Will Conrad wearing number 27 on that black and orange jersey. Post 74 across the front. This will be fouled out and out of play. Takes one bounce over to the fence, over there by the right fielder. Nice night for baseball as we had temperatures upper 60s here in Spearfish this afternoon. Right now 72. And if I can say, the wind has died down a little bit. Not to poke the bear or anything here. 6-1 is the lead for Spearfish, and this will be outside for a ball. Now 2-1. Second game of the doubleheader coming up at around 7:15 p.m. It looks like we're on pace for that. Here's the pitch by Branham. It's in there for a strike to make it now 2-2. Or 3-2, excuse me. 3-2, full count. It was 3-1, then the called strike to make it 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's going to be out of play. Fouled off there. Spearfish, 2 runs in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth. The lone run for Brookings so far has come in the top of the fourth. And that was on a wild play there. Baseball went off the second baseman's glove, then just a little bit into center field. Then they tried to throw over to a third, and as soon as they tried, everybody was saying, "Don't do it." And it got by the third baseman, and then the runner would score on the error. Actually, 2 errors on the play there to get the own run. So Jack Branham, no runs earned in this game as they had the 6-1 advantage. Will Conrad does get on base here. So he is at first. There's a meeting on the mound, the infield, and Coach Parker Laux. And we're going to the bullpen. And I think we're going to get a good round of applause here for Jack Branham on a Tuesday night here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. He will go 6 and 1/3 innings. And let's see, he may grab a different glove and play first base. We'll see. We're going to take a break and have our pitching change. See who's coming in on the bullpen here for Spearfish Post 164 when we come back with more KDSJ Sports on 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and with KDSJ-TV.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superioroutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
Welcome back to KDSJ Sports coverage of American Legion Baseball. Well, nobody comes in on the bullpen because it'll be Sean Sewell, who was playing first base, will go to the mound, and Jack Brenham will go from the mound over to first base. And one pitch, one out, as Jack Merritt flies to left field. So there's two outs now here in the top of the seventh inning. So Jack Branham stays in the game, goes over to first base, and Sean Sewell will go from first to the mound. Jack Branham going 6 1/3 innings pitched. Officially, I don't think he's allowed a run. I think that was an error. So no earned runs. He did walk two guys. Actually, three guys with a hit by pitch, and then two strikeouts. But his defense, Cody Chapman and left fielder Halen Hiding helping him out tonight. Here's the pitch by Sewell, and that will be a ball. So one ball, one strike. And this is Owen Schneider at the plate. And he swings and misses, so that'll be a strike. And now Brookings down to their final strike in this first game of the doubleheader. As there's two outs, a 1-2 count. They're down 6-1 with the runner at first. Here's the pitch by Sewell. It's going to be high. Second game will be coming up later on this evening, probably around 7:15. They'll have some time in between the games, and they'll have their starting lineups, national anthem, and game two underneath the lights. This one will be popped up. Center fielder calls for it. That's Cody Chapman, and he makes the catch. So Spearfish Post 164 does not allow a run there in that seventh inning. Sean Sewell comes onto the mound and gets his two outs. Jack Brennan will get the wind on the mound. So good effort here by Spearfish pitching and in the field, as Brookings Bandits do not score a run there in the seventh inning. And they leave one man on base. So we will take a break and come on back and have a look at some of the stats for this Game 1 action of Brookings and Spearfish. Game 2 again coming up. They're going to say right around 7 o'clock, so right on pace for our expected second scheduled game. So about 20 minutes away from game number 2. Keep it here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. We'll recap this first game of our doubleheader when we come back with more American Legion Baseball and our Game of the Week on KDSJ Sports.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belfouche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com.
I'm Cody Oliver back here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, the home ballpark for Spearfish Post 164 Spartans, as they take on the Brookings Bandits Post 74 here in a doubleheader tonight. First game is in the books already. It took about an hour and 40 minutes. And let's see, for Spearfish Post 164, they get the victory 6-1. They had, let's see, 6 runs, and those came, let's see, 2 in the first inning, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th. And let's see who scored those runs for Spearfish. Travis Duell had a run in the first. Aiden Meverden followed him up with a run. Will Scharf had a run in the 4th. Halen Heiding had a run in the 5th. Travis Duell and Tucker Olson both scored in the 6th. For Brookings Bandits, their one run came in the 4th inning. Sam Johnson scored that one. On the mound, Brookings Bandits had their guy, Austin Clark, go all 6 innings. Meanwhile, Spearfish Post 164, Jack Branham goes 6 1/3 innings. And I don't believe the one run scored was going to be to him. I think it was unearned because of a couple errors that were in there on that wild play that Sam Johnson scored on. Jack Branham let the defense work behind him tonight. He walked 3 guys, struck out 2. So that tells you the defense was stepping up because only allowing 1 run. Branham gets the win. Sean Sewell came in relief and got his 2 guys out. So Spearfish wins it 6-1. Spearfish left 7 guys on base. Brookings left 6 men on base. For more of the stats of this game, you can check it out at the Spearfish Post 164 Varsity Game Changer app to get more details on the box score of this one, because really I'm not smart enough to keep any more than what I did tonight. So that is a recap of game number 1 action as Spearfish picks up their 7th win of the season. They're now 7-13. Brookings snaps their 4-game winning streak is snapped as they're now 4-3 on the season. But it could definitely turn around here as we go into game number 2 tonight. We don't have our lineups yet, but I'm thinking Cody Chapman may be pitching and starting in game number 2 for Spearfish, but we'll find out more on that in about 15-20 minutes. And that will do it for the Legion Baseball Game of the Week here on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM. Also online at KDSJ980.com and with the KDSJ Sports mobile app. So thanks for tuning in on the radio and our KDSJ Sports broadcast for this. But stick around. Coming up in about 20 minutes, get on over to KDSJ-TV, which is our YouTube channel, and our KDSJ Facebook Live page, and that is where we'll pick up game number 2 exclusively with the video coverage of tonight's contest. Check out what we've done with the video side of things here at KDSJ-TV in just week number 2. It is fantastic. You don't need to subscribe or pay for anything, so I invite you to head on over there and follow more of our baseball coverage tonight. Thanks to our sponsors, including American Colloid Company, Minerals Technologies, also thanks to Pillin Optical, Proline Equipment Rentals, and Belfouche. For Clayson Davis behind the scenes doing all the technical work and getting more cameras set up here for the game number 2, which will get underway at around 7:10 p.m. tonight. I'm Cody Oliver. Thanks for tuning in and watching another KDSJ Sports presentation and Riverfront Broadcasting.
It's been 50 years since Pillin Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belfouche and Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.